Hey everyone, uh, Wednesday, January 27th, 5:04 at night. I rolled in here with about 15 minutes left on my clock for a 14-hour day. Came out of Lancaster, Ontario this morning, really early. We were rolling at 3, and I say we because I rolled down there and decided to get a shower, and the weather moved in big time, so I just didn't roll any farther. I got up the road a ways. There was a semi completely across in the median, and the next when we rolled out earlier that morning. And I say we because when I pulled in there was another driver there and his trainee, and they shut down too because of just what it was getting ready to do and what it was doing. And then in the morning there were just trucks parked everywhere because the weather was bad enough. It was one of those snows that as soon as it hits, it gets ran over. It just sheet ice. And I got talking to him, and we both ended up rolling down to Lackawanna. And I don't know what Awana is, but apparently they're out of them there because they're Lackawanna. Had to take the A-frames down. I'll show you that. I got a load on there. Been a good week so far. This is Wednesday. By Friday morning early, should have 2,409 miles plus a Canadian delivery, which I think is $50, and then taking the A-frames up and down is $30 for taking them down, $30 for putting them back up. So that's $60. So this ought to be quite a good paycheck. I'm not used to doing a flatbed thing as far as hauling lumber or whatever. I did slinkies on here before, and slinkies are coiled wire, and they make everything from drill bits to nails to fencing. I actually took those to Ohio and dropped them at a place that was making cattle fence. But they make drill bits out of that stuff. Did I say that? I don't know, I'm tired. I had 15 minutes on a 14-hour clock, so it's been quite a long day. But I mean, they can take coil wire and make antennas out of them, or just everything. And I did those, and they were kind of interesting because the way you have to do the butterfly wrap on them, and with the step deck you had 2 coils up top, 2 coils of wire up top, and then I had 7 on the deck. So instead of being able to wrap in this direction, the 2 that was up here, I had to do a 45 but what to call a butterfly wrap. And this one here, lumber loads for us on the step decks are just strange brew because in the back you don't have any spools for your ratchets, or you don't have any spools for your straps. So you have to improvise and come up with different ways of doing it. And got her on there. When you leave, you get inspected. They look at your stuff, make sure you got strapped down right, and you have ample straps for the load. So he came, gave her the big thumbs up, sent me down my road. The other driver that was there actually got, I believe, less lumber than me and was overweight by 1,000 pounds on his drives with his, overweight 1,000 pounds on his steer tires with his 5th wheel all the way back. He didn't have time to get back here and get unloaded, so they just parked where we scale at, and he'll have to go back in the morning. They're going to have to take lumber off that thing. There's just absolutely nothing they can do about it. But I'm going to go in here and get me a meal. I was going to get a shower, but I saw this TA and I jumped in it because TA and Petro always have very large parking spaces. And I don't know how many this holds, but it is a lot. And I was going to roll on up to the Pilot, but there's no food choices there. I got stuff in the truck. But it's nice to get out of the truck and sit down and have a meal. So I'm going to go in here and get some food and clean up a little bit. Not really real filthy. I mean, it was cold and snowy. It's supposed to get 2 to 4 inches of snow here tomorrow starting at 4 a.m. I will be out of here by then. Believe me. My route continually takes me along Lake Erie and then south down toward Indianapolis. I do not know where this storm's coming from. So all I know is that Nope, it looks like it's coming from way I'm going. Looks like Indianapolis is getting hammered right now. Other than that, I'll show you what I got on the trailer and show you how the A-frames are done. Well, there it is. I feel like Neil Otts today. These lumber loads on our step decks are really weird. That's the farthest ratchet back, and it marries the one on the other side. So, of course, you can only go with one. So back here, you got to get creative because you need to be able to not only cover your length, you need to cover your weight. So I've got a 3-inch glass strap back here. This is this guy here. And his working load limit is 5,400 pounds. And I got a 2-inch here, and his working load limit is 3335. Then I've got two 4-inch straps, which is 5,400 also. So I've got 15,000 some pounds on my load limit. The issue is you got to catch all this on both sides. So you got to add all 4 of these together. Problem number 2 is they don't know the weight. They only give you the board feet. And here I've got 10,800 pounds holding the front 2 of those. And of course it catches this one and that one. You know, I mean, I'm good for length. I'm every 3 feet about. Here I've got 20,000, 21, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21,000 pounds here. And I got 15,100, 16,100, something like that there, without standing there doing the math all day. But as you can see up here on the front, I just use glass straps. Back here I was able to use 4-inchers. And then back there I got a 3 plus a 2-inch. Because there's just no place back there to strap at. Everything's nasty. Truck's filthy. Filthy, filthy pig. Mud everywhere. Came out of Lancaster, rolled down to Lackawanna, got this lumber load put on. Kind of it's a pain in the butt for us guys because what we have to do with the straps without having the ratchets in the back. There's the A-frames. They get strapped to the front rack. You have to take the extensions off or you'll hit a bridge. They're in the side box. This morning I hit a whiteout. I mean, it went from flurries to I couldn't see 10 feet, 15 feet in front of the truck in 15, 20, 30 seconds. It just went bam. Happened to shut down in that snow 2 days ago. That kind of set me back today. You wouldn't think 2 days ago it would, but I could get to my delivery at 15:20, 3:20. They stopped taking them at 2. So for an hour and 20 minutes, I got to sit all night, that's fine. I would have been out of time. I would have had to go find a place there anyway. So it's not huge. From here, I got a deadhead to Spring Hill, Kansas. I'm going to roll up there. That's about it for now. I thought I was going to get a 3,000 mile week. Not going to. Looks like it's going to be 20. Unless they get something on me Friday where I can roll Saturday, it's going to be a 2,700 some mile week. I was hoping to get to 3 because last week did not pan out real well. We'll just have to see how it happens because right now I just do not know. Yeah, real quick, without this video dragging on for an hour, I did unload just fine up there in Canada. They sent me over to a warehouse 4 minutes away, and they didn't care about the masks and stuff. I wasn't even done securing everything. They were on the trailer pulling glass. So I was able to get everything away. They had room in the building to roll the tarps. It went well, so I said you should just shut up and roll with it, see what happens. But anyhow, Everything worked good rolling out of there except for running into that storm where I had to shut down. I'm here now, Effingham in the Pilot. I'm going to get a shower. I am going to do laundry. I got to do laundry. And then tomorrow roll down to the Consignee and then down to Spring Hill, Kansas. From there, do not know.